is the little fella from Perth, Jimmy boy. I used to love watching him, the left-hander.
Oh, back half.
What?
Second half of his career.
No, he's good early. He used to
on.
get hit. Remember,
All he did was get
those
hit.
big fast bowlers come in and hit him. He'd just look at him and go,
and
it
laugh.
didn't hurt me. And then he's got a broken elbow and everything. But didn't we love JL?
Well, then in the back half, about 40, 50 tests in,
Yes.
Bernard, he realised the game was actually about entertainment.
Yes.
And started hitting
playing
it off the
shots.
square and became one of the great opening batsmen Australia's ever had. And then, of course, took on as coach and won every bloody thing he
did
did
he?
as well.
What?
He
It's a
joins
lot.
us now, JL from Perth. Welcome to you.
Obviously, nothing you guys have taken about taking up some entertainment. Very little entertainment from you two clowns. With a big tip.
It was a light bulb moment for you, wasn't it? You were boring the crap out of everyone, and then suddenly you just thought, you know what, I'll actually start taking them on.
Well, it's the only way to play in it, Bray. It's good fun, and you take it on. That's for sure, no doubt.
Now,
Chris Tavares type, and then who was the fastest?
Seriously, Bill, what would you know? What would you even know, Bill?
Oh, mate, I fell asleep one night. I woke up and you're on 6 not out.
Unbelievable.
Hey, who was the...
Listen, if I haven't been copping enough for the last 12 months, what you two are meant to be my mates, you clowns.
What has been going on?
Oh, I'm just chilling. I'm having the time of my life. I've just had COVID though, which has absolutely smashed me. I had to speak at a breakfast this morning.
Another cashie.
It's the first time I've left home for 2 weeks. So, it's going to be a miracle getting to Melbourne tomorrow and down the slide. But it's for a very, very, very good cause, obviously, and I'm looking forward to it.
always have been as soft as butter, though. The slightest
I've never heard this about JL.
sniffle, and you just go to pieces. It's actually embarrassing.
Man flu.
It's a Langer thing. Your old man was no bloody different. Your brothers.
Attacking the family now.
Am I wrong?
Oh, seriously, Bill.
Yes.
Everyone listening to this, coming from Brayshaw, who's as soft as bloke I've ever met, tells me he's doing boxing and stuff. Like he's all ripped for Lisa and all this sort of stuff.
Oh, Lisa. And anyone that bowled over 125, he was out the square leg, wasn't he, JL?
Oh, and I didn't bowl more than 110 himself.
Do we? Hang on, Damo.
And the other miracle,
do we want
the
to
other
discuss
miracle-
this?
Bill, the other miracle.
Yes, JL.
How on earth?
Yes, Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah, exactly. I knew what you were going to say because he's that happy with himself and that entitled.
Let's get back to my bowling. Do we want to have any further discussion on that?
Don't bring that up.
Oh, sir, I never felt more sorry for a bloke playing you one day and gave him a wicket.
No, you didn't get him crashed into middle and leg.
You didn't get him
out. Bernard, he wouldn't look at me. No. This is as MC at his wedding. We've known each other for bloody 30. He wouldn't look me in the eye. I ran over to him just to see if he would. He got the
what
shits.
it's like? You know what it's like? It's like when you've got to pick the last kid when you're picking. That was Brayshaw. I just let it. I shouldered arms. I was on 190 or something.
Of course you did.
And I said, there you go.
Of course you did.
Damo, straighten us up, will you?
Hey, Justin,
Damo.
how do you fare when you have conversations about you? When you hear conversations about you being his best mate, but then when he goes to Adelaide, he says Bluey's his best mate. I mean, it's always a level of intrigue for us. Where do you rank yourself in that dynamic?
Yeah, she's fickle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fickle.
Do you want to be his best mate over Bluey? Because I think Bluey might just have you by a short half head.
Oh, then it's punter when it's on Channel 7.
Good point.
It's Lee Matthews when he's in the commentary box. He just
Popular guy.
Just tries to big note himself for every
Popular guy. Now listen, I want to ask you, because everyone's got a costume when they slide. Did you sit up your mate Damien Oliver and ask him for his couple of suits?
That's a complete pile.
The 7 dwarfs, maybe. Which one are you going to be, happy or grumpy?
I reckon grumpy.
Unbelievable. Never met a happier bloke, to be honest. But anyway.
Grumpy or...
What are we getting to slide down in?
No, time will tell, Lick. It's got to be... I think it's this year the theme is a movie character, so you just have to wait and see.
Who's a small movie character? Let's have a think.
Danny
Yeah,
DeVito.
7 dwarfs.
Twins. Danny DeVito.
Oh, you are an idiot. Seriously, you are a first-class idiot. Oh,
Can we
seriously.
just get some positivity back to this, this
why?
interview? Well, the Eagles, you're still on the board there at the Eagles. Now, in the Waffle team today, plenty of premiership players running around.
I'm actually, call me a footy tragic, but I'm watching it at the moment as we sit here. So,
nice.
there's a few. We've got a few, starting to get a few numbers back. The footy club, I know we're getting smashed at the moment, but it is a great football club, and it won't be long before we're back up amongst it, I reckon.
Oh, how many players are playing this weekend? Did you ask that? In the waffle comp?
Bill, seriously, mate. You listen. I know you talk a lot, but you can listen. I think
it's not a strong
15 or
suit.
16.
Oh, 16, sorry.
It's called active
I got
listening.
Mini-me, apparently.
He's
He's going down the side.
Shave his head.
Oh, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Sorry,
I can't believe
JL.
it.
Sorry, I don't want any part of this anymore.
Bit of decorum, mate. Take some control of those two.
Come on, Jim.
Did he do anything well?
Duck loves his cricket, so we'll give...
Oh, this will be
They ping off the pitch.
No. What? Do they? Oh, well, they did ping off the pitch. I ran into a bloke, JL, this morning at the airport, and I know you're having a go at JB, but he reckons JB was a better cricketer than what a lot of people say. He was scared and he'd jump out of the way if they were a bit quick and all that. But this guy reckons he was a bloody good cricketer.
Seriously, mate. Seriously, you're meant to be one of the hard men and just sucking up to Brayshaw. I can't believe what I'm hearing here.
What about...
Us North Melbourne guys have got to stick together.
Yeah, I know, but Brayshaw was telling me during the week about, he's doing all this boxing and
Yes.
he's that good. He even said to me, mate, I reckon I could take on the Duck. I might take
I did not say that.
I saw a wet paper bag
No, I
beat
would
him.
never have said that.
He probably could. I've got one arm at the minute.
Yeah, that's all you'd need, mate. You'd need
That's true. That is actually true. I'm not arguing
you
that.
just need to blow him over, Duck. I reckon that's all you need, mate.
Is it right, Justin, that you and Damien Martin, because you were coming through the ranks a few years below Brayshaw, who was establishing himself at the time for WA, that he just had to get out, and because the state wasn't going to be big enough for the three of you in the one state team?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he was such a prodigy, Brace. I mean, he had to leave. I mean, he was sought after by every state.
Yep.
He had his options where to go, and he just decided that, he didn't want to show up the two young fellas.
I'll go to the flattest pitch in Australia. What happened was exactly that. Coming through about 3 years younger Bernard were not only Damien Martin, who made like 100 every time he batted as a junior. Like,
Beautiful player.
ridiculous
Beautiful player.
amount of runs he made.
Beautiful.
And then
Amazing to watch.
this little bastard from Aquinas and Scarborough, who was just annoying,
Who made
started
runs.
making lots of runs as well. And under him was Mike Hussey and Simon Kadich. And
Fair side.
I was smart enough to think that I'm not getting a game. With all of those blokes, I ain't getting a game. But it was a wonderful era of WA cricket, that's for sure. And all those
Damien
blokes.
Martin, what a player. Damien Martin. I think he's, in my view, Tendulkar, Lara and Mardo are the three most talented I've seen, actually.
Wow.
Beautiful striker.
Ponting?
Yeah, well, Punter's just the best ever, but Mardo in natural talent was absolutely extraordinary.
So, the great Kerry Packer, when you went to his house, is it true that he talked to you about luck in life?
He did. He said, and he did. I was brilliant. We're sitting there, and he's got his sturry hanging out of his mouth, and he said, all night, it was classic. It was sadly just 6 or so weeks before he passed. One of the great nights of my life. But he's telling us about his great grandfather and finding the £10 note at the Hobart races. Then he talks about the Women Weekly Press. Then he looks at me and he slaps me on my shoulder. He says, "Had a bit of luck in your life, haven't you, little fella?" And I said, "Yeah, I have, Mr. Packer. I have had plenty of luck in life." He goes, "You're lucky in life, son. Lucky they invented helmets, so you'd be undead." Bloody classic. Absolute classic.
You did realise that you had a bat in your hands. Like, you don't have to let the ball hit you in the head.
Yeah, but I was a bit like you with the getting me out. I got that many runs, Brace. I get to let him have a bit of it.
I went to his first test in Adelaide because we just finished a Shield game and flew back, and it was that incredible
It's a famous
test match.
narrow
Exactly
one, yeah.
right,
Who
where they
opened?
very nearly won. It was when McDermott was dismissed with about 2 needed.
Yes.
Incredible test match in Adelaide.
yeah.
And this, he's about 17 or 18. Dead set looked like a kid from Prince Alfred College had got the ground wrong and walked out to bat in a test match.
Made it 50, Jim.
And Ian Bishop filled you in.
Oh, no.
And you fell into Gordon Greenwich's hands or Desmond Haynes with your head spinning. You would have missed 2 years of cricket after that if you played in the modern
Yeah,
era.
these days the game's changed, that's for sure. But no, it's a great memory. Talk about Kerry Packer though. and it's been great to talk to you guys. But the last thing he said to us,
Yes.
honestly, the last thing he said to us was, Alan Jones says to him, "So boys, I say, KP, you reckon the boys are ready for the most important advice they'll ever get in their life?" And Kerry Packer goes, "Yeah, I reckon they're ready." And we're all hanging on, what is Kerry Packer going to tell us? And he says, "Boys, in this life, as long as you know who you are and your mates know who you are, the rest can go and get."
Hey, you've already had one of them today.
What great advice! Your mates are everything, aren't they? So great advice.
That is
great
good.
advice.
Well done.
Maybe
I know
Yoda?
I know you. You're coming up with more.
You look a bit
characters
like
there.
Yoda.
Or
Bill?
one of the Smurfs.
Bill.
What are you going down as?
I've been down, mate. I emptied the
What did you
pool.
go as?
I went as fat bastard.
Right, that's good.
You're
That's
great,
good.
You're great mates with Nilo from the West
Yes,
Coast
exactly.
Days, and I know he reached out to you, and you did not hesitate to come and go down the slide on Monday. So we can't wait for that. Well done. Good luck with it all.
Yeah, great cause. Thanks for having me on, guys.
On your JL.
The legend.
Star. Legend.
Now, in all seriousness,
Tough.
he
Tough.
was seriously tough.
He had everything, didn't
Tough.
he? Tough.
I never say it in front of him.
Nah. Now he's
Once
gone. You can
once
be
he
a bit more
goes, you can
positive.
be a bit more nice.
Well, there he goes. I really enjoyed speaking to you guys.
That's a roast.
He deserves it.
Australian coach. And
That many people blow wind up his freckle. He deserves to hear it straight every now and then.
Yeah.
I was giving it to him in the whacker one day, and as she was going that badly, he threatened. This is one of my best mates. He said, "I'm going to wrap this bat around your head. You say one more word." He came walking at me and drinks.
Because isn't he a fight like Taekwondo
he
or
is.
something?
But also eyes roll back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Duck would have played with plenty of blokes who just white line fever. He had his bat over his head. He
Yeah.
said, "You say one more word, I'm wrapping this bat around your head."
And what
I
did you
couldn't
do?
have helped myself. I would
Didn't
have
say
said one
anything more.
word.
Just
Who did that?
Grab
To
myself a
Dennis
drink.
Lilly. Who was going to...
Java me and
He has a bat over there. You're going to whack him.